Hi, I'm Mr. Paul, and you are seeing Easy Talk. What actually happened in 1999, 24th December? Actually, the passengers who was in the plane, that was the nightmare for them. Actually happened in that day. IC 814 plane coming from Kathmandu to Delhi. But in the middle time, it was hijacked by five terrorists. And this film was recently released in Netflix. But there was a controversy. The film name was IC 814, the Kandhar hijack. What was the controversy? What is the controversy? Controversy is that is in this film there used five code name, and among them two code name was in Hindu deity, that was Bhola and Shankar. So people who are seeing the Netflix in this film, they speak out in the social media that why the use in this film the Hindu deity name. Their controversy create. But actually, this name was used that day. That day, they were use this code name Bhola Shankar. This type of code name they were used that day, and uh, Home Ministry statement in the website of Home Ministry there was a statement that they are used. But what actually happened that day? The plane was take off from the Kathmandu and coming to the Delhi. But in the middle time, plane was hijacked by five terrorists, five hijackers, and the gunpoint to the pilot and move on to the Pakistan, the terrorist country. And finally, pilot plane turned right to the Pakistan, and but there was a problem raised the first time when pilot contact to the Lahore authority. They deny to take off to deny the landed to the plane, and Pakistan government also deny to landed the plane in the Lahore because there was India and Pakistan was atrocity environment and war environment, and that's why they are not landed, they are not agree to the landed, and plane was round about in the middle sky. At the time, fuel is decreased and only 1 hour to propel the plane. This fuel was remain. The pilot try to speak out, try to understand to the hijackers that we are going to the Amritsar immediately, just landed and take off plane after fueling. But terrorist was not agree in this speak because they know if we land the India, we are never come back. But there was no another option, nowhere another option. Finally, plane landed in the Indian territory and landed at Amritsar, Punjab. The cabin crew member and pilot, they have a confidence that Indian Army, Indian energy commando, they release passenger from the hijackers. There was a confident, but actually what happened that day after landing the India, it was told that to the pilot that you are getting late, arbitrarily you are getting late, and this conspiracy was understood by the hijackers. They are beaten to the passenger why coming to the fuel late, and taking gun to the head to pilot. Finally fuel tanker come to the plane and tank full tank and get back, and till that energy commando and Indian army never came, only some few Punjab police, because they are have energy commando, they are distance from much more. That's why the pilot compelled to take off the plane to the Lahore, and the plane take off to the Indian territory and fly to the sky and go to the Lahore. But in this time also, Lahore authority and Pakistan government denied to landed the plane. So what happened? Then plane go to the Afghanistan, but there was the war environment America and Afghanistan that time continuing in war, and there was a rule that in that time no plane land at night. Plane have not permission to land at night in Afghanistan that time. So the plane not landed, and the plane flew to the United Arab Emirates, Dubai, and finally it was landed to the Dubai. Dubai agreed to give the fuel, provide the fuel, but there was one condition, that was to take release to the illness passengers, and 25 to 30 illness passengers was released. After next day they was sent to India, but rest people, rest passenger and plane again take off from Dubai, and it finally landed in the Afghanistan. That was present Harkat ul Mujahideen terrorist group, and in the middle of terrorist group it was landed in Afghanistan. Then what happened? This terrorist group, they contact to India, speak out that 36 terrorists was behind the bar in India. If they release, therefore they release the plane. But India have not take decision long time. After 4 days gone. After 4 days, India take decision. And in these 4 days, they have not food, they not provide food, they not use toilet, they not get out the passenger from the plane even. So how bad situation the passengers was. And finally, after 4 days, there was a agreement that we release 3 terrorists and $2,000 provide you. Finally, this terrorist group was agree, and they named 3 passenger. It was 3 terrorists. It was released by India government, and take the 3 terrorists to the Afghanistan. And finally, this plane was released, and it was take off and landed finally Delhi after 7 days. So what actually happened in 7 days? All around the sky, round about the passengers, they have not food, they have not toilet clean, and toilet was almost closed. So that's the actually happened, and this film was same thing what actually happened, but there was no controversy. Actually, controversy was the two names Shankar and Bhola. Actually, they used the code name, and it was a statement that given by the Indian government, and the people are finally know that actually use it, and in present time there was no controversy. But if you can see the film, must have the film, and take what actually happened that. Thank you.